An update now on breaking news we've been following since early this morning. Charges announced against two people arrested following the shooting of a Maryland Heights police officer. Bond for Menuis Ellis is set at $1 million. He's being held on assault charges. Davina Parker is charged with stealing. That officer is improving after being shot twice in the leg. As Abby Larico tells us, this all started as a car break-in investigation in a normally quiet apartment complex.
Driving up to this apartment complex right here off Bennington in Maryland Heights, it looked like things were going to be bad. There were red and blue lights everywhere, a line of police cars from dozens of different departments, and one of the worst scenes, frankly, I've ever been to. And that's why it's such good news that that officer is expected to make a full recovery. This all happened, though, in the parking lot right here behind me of the Pavilion Apartments. Two officers from Maryland Heights were on patrol looking specifically for people who may be breaking into cars. It's a problem they've been having a lot this summer. They saw someone who looked like he may have been breaking into a car and approached him. That's when that suspect pulled his gun and started firing at those officers. He hit one of them, a 38-year-old who's been on the force for about 10 years, in the legs. His partner started firing back. He didn't hit that suspect, who ran away and met up with a friend who was waiting in a nearby car. Police were able to catch up with the two of them and brought those two suspects into custody. That police officer was taken to the hospital, stabilized pretty early on, and as the chief says, is in superb condition, expected to be okay. Now, though this was a pretty routine detail, the chief stresses that this shows that even something like that is more dangerous these days.
Unfortunately, it seems like we've been getting a lot of guns stolen out of cars, people leaving guns in their cars. The people that we're encountering that are breaking into cars are armed, and which makes it even more scary.
The partner who returned fire is on administrative leave, as is protocol whenever something like this happens. But this doesn't happen very often in Maryland Heights. It's been several years since they had an officer down. So the chief says he's thankful that everybody responded as quickly as they did and things weren't worse than they were. Reporting from Maryland Heights, Abby Larico, 5 on your side.